Jonah knew there was a problem the second he caught a good look at Virginia's face. She was trying hard to hide her distress, and truthfully was doing a pretty damn good job. He might have believed everything was fine if she hadn't been holding so tightly to the neck of her bottle of hooch with her left hand. Her left hand, from which her Easter egg-sized engagement rock was now conspicuously missing. "A hiccup, huh? What kind of hiccup might that be?" he asked slowly, watching her face carefully all the while. She sighed, took a sip of the bubbly right from the bottle, and then looked at him earnestly.
"Do you remember my mentioning how I came into the money I was going to pay you for this barn?"
"Yeah, I remember a little something about that. Money your grandmother has given you as a wedding present."
"Right, only, as it turns out, I'm not getting married anymore, which means we have a problem."
Jonah hated himself a little for the lurch of disappointment in his stomach. He had known this whole thing was too good to be true from the start. Why he'd gone ahead and put down a deposit on those damn studs was beyond him. A deposit he'd lose with nothing to show for it when he couldn't come up with the rest of the money. Being out of the money was bad enough, but the loss of business was worse. Like a fool, he'd gone ahead and lined up work with a new business, interested in what the studs would bring to the table. No studs, no new business, and a line of bad word of mouth as the cherry on top. This was going to put him in a tight spot, and it was his own damn fault. "Shit," he groaned, trying not to let himself take his anger out on her. It wasn't exactly her fault, and if she was dealing with a marriage failed before it ever started, she was probably hurting a hell of a lot worse than him.
"I know,"
she agreed, blushing a little.
"It's not ideal, but there's still a chance to make things right. I've come up with a plan if you want to hear it."
"Shoot. If you've got something up your sleeve, I'm all ears. Nothing to lose now, right?"
"Right. Now, please don't rush to judgment on this. Your first instinct might be say no, but if you hear me out, I think you'll be willing to go along with this."
"Needs that kind of a disclaimer, does it?" he asked, intrigued despite himself.
"It's a little unorthodox, so yeah, I guess it does,"
she said, laughing a little nervously. If anything, that only piqued his interest further. "Why don't you just go ahead and say it, sugar? Put us both out of our misery."
I was thinking you could be the one to marry me."
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.